Candace, it doesn't feel like it's a game anymore when she's playing. It has become an event.
And I think that's what she's done for the game, you know, in general. I don't say women's basketball, I say the game of basketball, period. You want to see a show, and I think that that's the biggest thing. You always talk about Steph being a showman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a showman right here.
Yes.
You're able to have sellout crowds to come and see you play. You have student sections that hate you, that want you to lose. That's what sports is, and that's what competition is, and Caitlin's brought all of that and some.
Remember when some WNBA legends doubted whether Caitlin Clark would make an impact in the league? Well, those takes didn't just age like milk. They soured fast once her rookie season got rolling. From the moment she stepped on the court, Clark didn't just silence her critics, she completely redefined what a rookie season could be. She claimed Rookie of the Year, earned all WNBA first-team honors, and shattered a staggering 62 records along the way. And now, the league's former MVPs can't help but take notice. Today, we're breaking down how past WNBA MVPs are finally giving Clark the respect she deserves. But here's the twist. One MVP is still holding out. Trust me. You won't believe who. First up, we have Candace Parker, a legend who knows talent when she sees it. Parker didn't just acknowledge Clark's skills, she highlighted something truly special about her game that separates her from everyone else.
I broke the record on a logo 3. Her game is just so cool to watch and so special to see develop.
Her range is something different, isn't it?
Listen, you talk about players that change the game when they're on the court, whether they're touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
Yes.
Somebody that when they walk in the gym, you have to guard them. And I think the way the game is played has allowed her to showcase that skill, to be able to take that shot. That shot's being a good shot. It speaks to where basketball is right now.
That's some serious recognition, and it's coming from a 2-time WNBA MVP. Parker essentially said Clark's mere presence in the gym changes defensive schemes. That's not typical rookie treatment, that's superstar treatment. Next up is Breanna Stewart, the 3-time WNBA champion and 2-time league MVP, who wasted absolutely no time giving Caitlin her flowers. Having dominated the WNBA herself, Stewart understands what it takes to stand out at the highest level, and she didn't hesitate to acknowledge Clark's immediate influence.
I mean, Caitlin is a great player, and I think the way that she's kind of came into this league, she's continuing to hold her own and show everyone what she can do.
Stewart, who's been in the limelight for years, spoke candidly about the rookie's incredible impact, not just on the Indiana Fever, but on the entire league. She recognized that Clark wasn't just living up to expectations. She was completely rewriting the script for what a first-year player could accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, her first month in W, obviously, aside from the numbers, the viewership, the attendance, the way that she plays the game, you know, she's ultra competitive, her ability to really stretch the floor and find her teammates.
Hearing this level of praise from a player of Stewart's caliber speaks volumes. This isn't just casual appreciation. This is a multi-time champion recognizing that something special is unfolding. Clark hasn't just arrived in the WNBA. She's already elevating the entire conversation around the league.
You know, she has these games where it's like you have to guard her wherever she is.
Next on our list is Tina Charles, the 2012 WNBA MVP who's seen it all since entering the league in 2010 as the #1 pick. First overall pick, Charles has witnessed the league's struggles with merchandise sales, TV ratings, and attendance, but now she sees a bright future ahead, and she's not shy about giving credit where it's due. In a recent interview, the Atlanta Dream Center credited the new generation for bringing new life and more eyeballs to women's basketball.
Yeah, I mean, the energy that we're getting, the reception, the eyes that we're getting on us, it's amazing. And it's just because of that new generation that's coming in. They just taking the baton from 97 and just bringing us forward, so.
Charles didn't stop there. She explicitly credited Clark for helping make it all happen, acknowledging that the rookie sensation is among those in the right position, who are taking the baton and moving it forward.
It seems like more people are going along to the games, more people are watching it. You can even buy like the whole season pass a lot of people are doing now.
Yeah.
Is it the Caitlin Clark effect, or is it there's something more to it than that?
It's a mix of both. It's a mix of both. Like I said, people who are in the right position, just taking the baton and moving it forward. So
that's some significant praise from a veteran who's seen the ups and downs of the WNBA for over a decade. Now, let's talk about WNBA superstar Cynthia Cooper, a 4-time WNBA champion and one of the greatest to ever do it. During an appearance on The Mark Jackson Show, Cooper made it crystal clear how she feels about the rookie sensation after attending a Fever road game against the Dallas Wings.
Caitlin Clark, 28-12? Winning on the road with Kelsey Mitchell? The absolute truth. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. But she's so crafty.
While Clark is known for her deep threes, it's actually her passing ability that left Cooper in awe. In a game against the Atlanta Dream that went to overtime, Clark hit an impossible fading three from the corner with defenders all over her. But Cooper was even more impressed with Clark's court vision and creativity.
She's not just a three-point shooter. She's a great passer, not a mediocre passer, not so-so. She is a great passer, but also she's crafty. I saw her get the ball, lay it up on the back door cut, like they waiting for her to pop out to the three-point line. Boom, she slips back door, gets that bucket. Like, she is crafty, and she's just a rookie. She's just a rookie. That level of greatness, that level of play on a consistent basis as a rookie puts you up in the upper echelon of any league, definitely the W.
Let's move on to Maya Moore, one of the greatest WNBA players of all time and someone Clark grew up idolizing. In a full circle moment, it was revealed that Clark met Moore as a 10-year-old child when the WNBA star signed her shirt.
I still feel like I was this tall and freaking out, and I ran across the court, gave you a hug. I know. Now I'm like taller than you. Oh my gosh.
Maya, how does it feel that the best player in the women's game was inspired by you?
Oh man, it's a full circle moment. I remember being 10-year-old Maya going up, hugging, Cynthia Cooper or one of the legends, and just to see that we're still continuing to be able to be connected, to be inspired by each other, to be, family, right? I love the connection.
All I ever wanted to do was meet her. I didn't have a phone. My dad didn't have his phone, so I just ran over. It's like, can you sign my shirt? Signed my shirt, gave her a hug, ran away. It's like the most vivid memory I have of like women's basketball growing up, and like honestly, like I still tell everybody that story because it meant so much to me. It's like so cool.
Moore was asked about this meeting, and while she admitted she doesn't specifically recall it, having met countless children during her career, she found it cool that one of those kids turned out to be Caitlin Clark.
So sweet. I can't say that I honestly remember that moment.
Because everybody was doing it to her because she was so famous.
But it is so cool to see, just little seeds like that of how we treat each other, how we enjoy each other, how we see each other, and what that means. And now she's growing up, and look at her. And it's super cool. I'm just so proud.
The fact that Clark now plays in the same league where her childhood idol dominated speaks volumes about her journey and impact. Moore, who finished her career with 4 WNBA championships, Rookie of the Year honors, 6 All-Star selections, and 2 Finals MVP awards, has certainly noticed Clark's impact on the game she once dominated. Next up is Lisa Leslie, a true pioneer of women's basketball and one of the greatest to ever play the game. Leslie is basketball royalty, a 2-time WNBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 3-time regular season MVP, 8-time All-Star, and 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. After watching Clark lead the Fever to a win over the Connecticut Sun, Leslie made her admiration clear with a social media post. Congratulations, Caitlin Clark. I'm so proud of you, and you are just getting started. Let it rain. But Leslie's praise didn't stop there. When news broke that the Indiana Fever would be building a state-of-the-art $78 million exclusive sports performance center in downtown Indianapolis, Leslie was quick to credit Clark for making it possible. The 3-story, 108,000-square-foot world-class training complex, which will include amenities like a yoga and Pilates area, hydrotherapy pools, a podcast studio, and even a hair and nail salon, would likely not have been possible without the attention and revenue Clark has brought to the franchise. Leslie commented on an Instagram post announcing the facility. Wow, the impact of Caitlin Clark 22 has really been a game changer. Love it. When a 3-time MVP is giving you credit for transforming a franchise's future, you know you're doing something right. Now, this next one is interesting because it shows real growth. Remember when Diana Taurasi made headlines back in April by saying reality was coming for Clark in professional basketball?
Reality is coming. There's levels to this thing.
Well, after Clark's Fever defeated Taurasi's Mercury 88-82, the GOAT candidate had a completely different tone. When asked about Clark's impact on women's basketball, the 3-time WNBA champion gave a classy and honest response.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable. And the one thing that I really love about her, she loves the game. You can tell she's put the work in.
Taurasi didn't stop there.
Her short WNBA career, it's been a lot of pressure, a lot of things thrown at her, and she keeps showing up and keeps getting better every single game. So her future is super bright, and being a veteran and being in this league for a long, long time, it's pretty cool to see that and, going into the future.
That's high praise coming from a 21-year WNBA veteran. Taurasi may have given Clark some tough love through the media previously, but after seeing her in action, there was nothing but respect between the two stars. We also have former All-Star Game MVP Erica Wheeler, who serves as a mentor to Clark and has provided an inside look at what the rookie is really like behind the scenes. Wheeler described the Fever's locker room as far from toxic, sharing how Clark's humor often lightened tense moments, transforming pressure into opportunities for bonding. All we do is have fun with Caitlin Clark, who never takes anything seriously. Like I tell people all the time, she's really a kid at heart. This gives us valuable insight into how Clark's personality has helped her navigate the intense pressure and scrutiny of her rookie season. Despite the spotlight, she's maintained her authentic self and built genuine connections with teammates. And finally, we come to the reigning MVP, A'ja Wilson, who's taken a, let's say, different approach to acknowledging Clark's impact. When asked about where she would rank Clark among all-time college players, Wilson couldn't help but throw some shade.
Ooh. That's tough because you got to win one. I feel like that college is one of those spaces where you got to win one for them to even have your name in the conversation.
So, while every other MVP on our list has acknowledged Clark's extraordinary talent and impact, Wilson seems unwilling to give Clark her flowers. So there you have it, former MVPs stepping up to give Caitlin Clark the recognition she deserves, with one current MVP who just can't seem to accept the new reality of women's basketball. What Clark has accomplished in just her first season is nothing short of historic. But the best part? She's only getting started. Clark isn't just chasing stats. She's coming for the title next season. Every record she breaks, every milestone she reaches is just a stepping stone toward her ultimate goal, bringing titles to Indiana. But beyond the numbers, beyond the accolades, her true impact is something much bigger. She's inspiring the next generation, proving that the impossible isn't just possible, it's happening in real time. As the legendary Cynthia Cooper said, Clark is the absolute truth. And the truth is, love her or hate her, Caitlin Clark has changed women's basketball forever. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest content. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think A'ja Wilson will eventually come around, or will she continue to be the lone holdout? Thanks for watching.